Hello guys, James here and welcome back to episode number 71 now, my road to going FIFA Ultimate Team on the Nintendo Switch. Bit of a long time no see guys. I've had a lot going on RIL in real life, and yeah, sometimes real life comes before FIFA, but yeah, back into it. In today's episode we have got a online draft, all of these bits you see that Allison sold from the last episode, the UCL version, and we're just making loads of coins back off them packs, selling all this stuff that is either duplicates or consumables that sell for big coins. But before we get right into it, if you're new, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification icon so you get notified when my videos go live. If you're an old time subscriber, welcome back, thank you so much for the support. And if you've got anything to ask about FIFA, I've got no answers on why there's so much connectivity issues at the moment. That's one for EA to sort out. But yeah, make sure you get involved in the comments. Make sure you follow my Twitter and Instagram that are in the description below. And yeah, check out the FIFA Discord on the FIFA Discord for FIFA on the Switch. Just to get involved in some good chats and some tournaments that get organised and stuff on there. But yeah, here is our draft guys. I actually done a bit of a muck up. I tried to do the chemistry glitch, or sorry, the chemistry style glitch where you swap the chemistry styles around, but I completely mucked it up the second time in a couple of drafts, and yeah, basically that didn't end up happening, but the draft was amazing. As you can see, we've got Team of the Year, Team of the Year Varane, Team of the Year De Gea, the UCL, I think that's either Team of the Group Stage or Man of the Match, Van Dijk. Just a great team. That Inform Hazard left forward, Lacazette, and just a great team. That's Socrates as well. He's probably the highlight of this team. And you'll see he comes up trumps, and then obviously that team of the year Neymar on the bench as well. But we start off the first game, no goals in the first half, and then all the way to the 61st minute in the first game, and his Neymar pops up and gets a nice finish away into the far corner, finishes past the keeper. But then we come back down the other end of the pitch into the 80th minute. Hazard doing a nice bit of dribbling, gets a finisher away off the bar, and Sanchez, who we just brought on, was there to get the rebound. And then, as we can see, Socrates with his unbelievable free kick stats whips in a lovely ball, and Neymar, who we'd subbed on in the striker role, had leapt like a salmon and boomed that header past the goalkeeper. And I was quite surprised with that, but obviously with Socrates delivering such a good ball and Neymar with his insane physicals compared to his normal one, yeah, that's something that he can do, and you can see that being a bit of a theme in this draft. And yeah, into the second game now. Quite an amazing team as well. That attack, Inform Hazard, Inform Griezmann, Champions League Messi, Inform Eriksen, Inform Royce. Just yeah, some big players in there. And he does take the lead with just one of those goals that you think why, but yeah, it's one of those you take them when you get them, and it annoys you when you don't get them. But yeah, or they go against you, shall I say. But yeah, it's one of those you have to deal with in FIFA. And then pretty much straight away he gets another goal with Lucas Hernandez, the guy who's moving this summer to Bayern Munich, I believe, from Atletico Madrid. That transfer is already a done deal, but he bangs it with his left foot from the left back position, and I couldn't believe that, getting past my team near De Gea. But we had enough chances in this game that I was confident that we were going to get back into it, and we did in the 30th minute, pulling one goal back with Eden Hazard doing a nice bit of skill. And then he actually got a red card that led to this free kick. And as you can see, Socrates with amazing stats, and he just pops out straight into the top bins. And that was the sort of the second time he's come up big for us with a set piece in this draft after setting up Neymar for the winner in the last game. And yeah, there's something about icons and free kicks. I don't know what it is, but I remember last year on FIFA 18 with the I was using Icon Maradona in the World Cup mode, and his free kicks were unbelievable as well. So I'm not sure if it's something they boosted with icons, but their free kicks seem to be insane. And then we do take the lead with Lacazette, and then into the second half he pulls one back with his Marco Royce, and it was one of those with them that one man advantage. I knew we would have more chances, and we kept on having them. Hazard doing a nice bit of work here, lunges in with Naldo, misses the ball, play it into Neymar, who we'd subbed on again, and he pops that into the back of the net. And yeah, basically what we were doing, we were bringing on Neymar and in at striker for Lacazette. It was normally Sanchez for Willian, I think, at the right wing, keeping Hazard on, and then in the midfield, can't remember who it was, but yeah, can't remember who it was off the top of my head. Mine's gone blank, but basically just Forever was the most hide in the midfield. I think it was normally Fred we were taking off, but again, into extra time we go. This guy fought his way back into it, took it to extra time. The thing that was frustrating about that was his last goal with Vardy. We just had a chance literally up the other end of the field, but we do manage to get away with a goal, a nice chip in the extra time, and come away with that win. So the first 2 games are quite difficult in this draft, but we do manage to progress through them. And yeah, like I said, that Socrates coming up big with his set pieces in that one. And then again, another insane team, just good informs team of the year, Kante, UCL cards, and yeah, just very good team. And we take the lead 23rd minute with Paul Pogba getting a nice finish shot away from the top of the box. And yeah, we this guy, he was a good player, but what he was doing was sort of playing it around the box, as you can see here, which is very risky. And then you see he just makes that mistake. We cut out the ball with Lacazette, and a lovely finish with his insane shooting stats into the top bins, and we definitely deserve that, I think. But into the second half now, 52nd minute, working it down the left hand side that my opponent was, whipped the ball in, and very frustrating goal again that Aubameyang just managed to get there before De Gea, and pop that into the back of the net. And that's one of those, if the goalie doesn't come out there, he probably saves that, but he's come out even when I haven't asked him to, and been beaten to the ball by the attacker. So yeah, that's just one of those you have to deal with, and that is FIFA for you. But oh, that was it. We were bringing in Kenny Lala's second in form, I believe, in the midfield, and he done a great job scoring a goal to take us 3-1 up there in this game, bursting from midfield. But this guy gets another goal back. Ricardo Pereira, oh no, that is our right back, sorry, Aubameyang whipping it into Vardy, who got there and scored the goal for him in that one. So this guy was having a good bit of luck with the crossing. And then this is the one, not the last game, this was the one, we just had a chance, he wins the ball back, plays it all the way down the field with just sort of a hopeful long ball, and Vardy picks it up, and it's a nice finish, to be fair to him, but this took it to extra time. And this again was where Socrates popped up big with another good cross into Neymar, and he leaps again, biggest out of everyone in the box, and heads that into the far post. And yeah, I was just so happy with that. We definitely deserved it. And then a nice bit of work here straight after that first goal in extra time. We get another one with Paul Pogba. Nice bit of work from Neymar into Socrates into Pogba, and he's never going to miss that one. And then another one here. This guy just went pretty much almost like AWOL at this stage. He was just sliding all over the place. We do a nice bit of work with Sanchez, and he plays that into the bottom corner. And yeah, it was just easy street from that first goal in extra time. And it was nice to get the win again in that one. Another tight game, but one that I thought we definitely deserved when you see these match stats. And again, Socrates getting the man of the match with 2 assists. And yeah, just a great player. If you get a chance to use him, I'd definitely recommend it, and he's someone that I might look at picking up, depending on if he's on the market or not. And then into the final we go, come up against this quite strong 4-4-2 team, with that striker Martial. He's got Neymar in there, and just yeah, quite a rainbow team, just quite a good team in general. But we get quite a fortunate first goal. Socrates picks up the ball on sort of just before the edge of the area, sort of 30 yards out, runs a bit forward as a shot, and it comes off sort of like the back heel of Willian, and it just throws his keeper off, who doesn't even go for the ball, and we take that 1-0 lead. And then not too long after, Hazard doing a nice bit of work running through his defence, and he is just such a good player. I can't wait to buy him on this game. And yeah, just a nice bit of work and a left foot finish across his keeper. But this guy does pull one back with his own Neymar coming in from the left wing, and just plays that straight past the keeper. That's one of those that we score enough of them ourselves, and it's just quite hard to defend when you've got a fast player who's got good dribbling stats, and they're just running at you, especially in the box. It's a struggle to know what to do sometimes. And he does get another goal. Unfortunately, he cuts in from the left wing, and yeah, our goalie makes a nice save, but it falls straight to his icon Rijkaard, and he's never going to miss that to take it to 2-2. But just before half time, he's playing it around the back. We cut the ball out with Hazard, and he's never going to miss that one. A lovely finish with his left foot, opening his body out, and again, good time to get a goal straight before half time. And yeah, we'll take that all day long. And then into the second half now, we play the ball out to Willian, and he just bangs that past his keeper. Surprised that he didn't manage to tackle me there. We had quite a few players around me, but we get that. And so we got a 4-2 lead, and then Socrates again with his, his second free kick now, I believe. So he's got 2 free kicks, he's got 2 assists from corners, and he was just the Don in this draft for us. And yeah, it was just a pleasure to use him. So next time we get him pop up in a draft, we're definitely going to take him again. And yeah, this guy basically just went almost like the last guy. Once we got that goal in the second half, he just, I don't know what happened, but we just get goal after goal after goal. We had taken Socrates off at this point, I believe, so we got Hazard on the corner. We whipped this one in, and again Neymar's there, so that Neymar's got 3 headed goals from corners in this draft, which is just quite unbelievable for me. I'd never thought you'd think Neymar was the sort of player that would get a lot of goals from corners, but he did. And then again, another header from Neymar, so that's 4, I believe. Pick up the ball in the area, goes for a shot, gets saved, pops up in the air, and he's the more eager over his defender and just knocks that into the back of the net. And then this guy does pull it back. Goalie makes a bit of a hash of that, plays it just out to Martial off a bit of a weak cross, and he gets another goal back there. And then yeah, I think we go up the pitch and get one more after this. Yeah, so basically from a corner, falls straight back out to Lala. He plays it into the area. Hazard is there. The ball gets deflected up, and Hazard on the volley just bangs it past his keeper, and that makes it 9-3, I believe, in this draft. So a crazy scoreline in the final. And basically, yeah, it was a strange one. We had the tougher games with the first 2 games in the draft, and it was slightly easier in the semi-final and the final. But it was nice to get another draft to win, and 813 coins. And yeah, just doing really well. And like I said, the team was a pleasure to use. Really good, well-rounded team. And that Socrates was a highlight, as well as that team of the Neymar coming in off the bench. So yeah, we did get some pretty decent rewards as well. As you're going to see coming up here, we do actually get we got a premium gold players pack and a mega pack, so that's a very nice reward, better than just the normal ones. And then also that draft was from last weekend, so we've got the UCL marquee matchups we had here, Tottenham versus Ajax. And yeah, let me know down in the comments below who you think is going to progress from that one. Ajax with a 1-0 away goal lead going into the second leg, so that is quite good for them. But yeah, this was very cheap, and we got 3 packs that included UCL players, so I thought after our luck with that in UCL Alisson, I thought we'd do this as soon, especially as it was very cheap, and we had all the players in our club as per usual, so it just made it even cheaper for us. So yeah, we done these, and yeah, all of these, obviously I definitely recommend you doing them unless you've got to spend loads on the specific players from specific teams or nations or leagues. If you've got them in your club, which you should do if you do what I do, when you just buy minimum players and keep all the players you haven't got in your club, you should be able to do it very cheap yourself. So this was the premium gold players pack. We packed an 83 rated fireman who we sent into the club, and a load of players to sell on there, so very nice indeed. And then we go the mega pack, and I'll sped it up just because we didn't get anyone too great, although we did get an 84 rated Cuadrado, who's quite nice. We sent into the club, he might be coming useful. And then just look at all them consumable guys, you'll see all these or most of these sell, and a nice 1,000 coin bonus. So by the end of the episode we are actually way over 2 million coins, which is amazing considering we've spent no money on the game apart from buying the initial Champions Edition at the start to get a pack every week. But yeah, that didn't make any difference really. We didn't pack anything good out of them packs, so completely doing this all off of no money, no FIFA points. I would say we've done pretty well, and we've just set ourselves up for a great position to go into team of the season with, which is I believe out next week, or this week as you're watching it, Friday, it will start with the team of the season most consistent, which you can now go and vote on Foothead and Footbin, I believe. And then yeah, we've got another load of soul bits, which is just all things from packs. And then you see we got the normal marquee matchups this week, which again was amazing. I believe every team didn't have to be, none of them were full gold. There was just one that had to be 70 rated, I think, which was this one, which was the Monaco and St Etienne team. And we did end up selling off a few Monaco and St Etienne players that you'll see for pretty good money. They were going for just over 1,000 and then just under 1,000 after they started to get completed more often. Then we've got this one, which is the La Liga one, which was just 2 La Liga players, and you could do that all bronze like we've done there. And I started selling off a few of the Liga bronzes as well. And then we've got Empoli Fiorentina, which again was I think it was 2 or 3 Italian players, and then 2 or 3, I think it was 3 Italian players and 3 Serie A players. That was the only requirements you had to fulfill, and we've done all that with bronze again. And yeah, just very easy, and I started selling off some of them, so we're making loads of coins back off the bronze players that we had from the packs. And then this one, the Belgium one, again you just needed a couple of Belgians in the team, and we had them from bronze packs, and then we used all a load of random bronzes from like off leagues and nations. So they're not worthless in normal terms, but to complete the marquee matchups they are invaluable. And we get a prime gold players pack for that, so just amazing, so cheap to do all of that. And as you can see, we're up to 2 million coins and 14,000. We do pick up there Benteke, actually was quite nice, a duplicate Belgian player that we managed to sell on. We get a 1 player pack as well, which is very nice. And yeah, we didn't get anything too good to really shout about in these, but like I always say, the consumables, the contracts have started selling well again. So the player ones, non-rare, they're going for about 400, 450. Manager ones are selling, all the fitnesses and that. So it's just loads of coins coming in, and we're just replenishing the club with players all the time. And yeah, it's just a big win. You need to be doing it, guys, especially now with team of the season just around the corner. Any little wins you can get here and build up your club ready for that, you've got to be doing it. And yeah, coming to the end of the episode, you just see these last few packs and the last few soul bits. But so yeah, basically, if you can get involved in the comments, let me know who you're looking forward to out that team of the year, team of the season, sorry, most consistent team. I'm probably looking at that Wan-Bissaka, and that is the reason I'm not going to be doing that Antonio Valencia card, just because I think he'll be cheaper than him. And then just basically any Premier League team of the seasons, I can't wait to see who gets released. I think there'll be a Sissoko as well from Tottenham, which might be an amazing card. But yeah, as you can see, making loads of coins back, selling all of this stuff. Let me know what you're doing on FIFA, if you can manage to get on FIFA, that is, with all the servers down. Make sure you like the video, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you for all the support, and I shall see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.